Today is November 3rd, and I'm your host, Bradley White. Today is the 54th day of school, and we have 112 days remaining. Now let's see what's going on around campus.
Hello, I am Kaylee Walker, and I'll be talking about upcoming activities. First of all, the following groups will meet next week: Science National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Youth for Christ, Craft Club, and Rock Club, and Anime Club. UIO and Literary Criticism will meet, and lastly, HOSA and FCCLA will have officer meetings. Today is the last day of the second 6 weeks, which means that 1, there is no school on Monday, and 2, the third 6 weeks begins on Tuesday. The Thanksgiving Canned Food Drive and NHS Fruit and Nut Fundraiser are happening all week, and lastly, the Teacher Coffee Bar will be on Thursday, November 9th. If there is anything you missed, you can always go back and watch this segment. Again, thanks.
This week in history, we are talking all about Halloween. This holiday dates back more than 2,000 years, and it is the second most popular holiday in America. Halloween originated in Britain and Ireland in the beginning. It was celebrated to celebrate the annual harvest, eventually turned into a celebration of costumes and candies. The originators believed that the costumes would help to scare off the evil spirits from affecting their harvest, and the candy was to feed the spirits as a good faith gesture.
I want to give a shout out to Miss Billings because she helps me with work I don't understand, and she's always there for me when I need somebody to talk to, like a teacher-wise.
Dayton Red Zone.
Hello, welcome to Dayton Red Zone. I'm your host, Riley Levitt, and today we're here with...
Linda.
Hello, Linda. What's your favorite memory from the season of cross country?
Like our first season, I was running and like on a trail, and so I had fell, and like this girl, she looked back and she's like, oh my gosh, and so she had dropped out the race completely. So I was kind of scared because I don't want everybody to like know that, but it just happened, so I had to deal with it.
What's your favorite chips?
Original Lay's or Takis.
What's your favorite store?
Macy's.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Chemistry, science.
What's your least favorite subject in school?
Reading. It's reading. I hate reading. Leave me alone.
What's your favorite TV show?
SpongeBob and SquarePants.
What's your favorite movie?
Twilight.
What's 3 times 6?
18.
What's 5 times 12?
60.
What's 12 divided by 3?
Okay.
It's 4. It's 4.
So loud.
All right, y'all. Okay, cool.
Y'all gotta keep that. Y'all have to keep that.
All right, guys, that's all we have today from the Dayton Red Zone. I'm your host, Akira Benford, and you have a blessed Bronco Day.
In world news today, Darius Polinsky is a researcher who finds a 17th century woman with her child padlocked in a grave. Back in the 17th century, people were scared of the dead. They also believed in such things as spirits, zombies, and most of all, vampires. People back then taking precautionary measures in fear of the dead, they would lock caskets in some of the bodies that they feared would come back to life. They believed they would come and seek havoc on the people. So, to be safe, they padlocked the caskets.
Hello, my name is Emily Zarenchek, and for this week's CT Highlights, I'll be interviewing Mr. Wagner. Mr. Wagner, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Mr. Wagner. I'm the ag mechanics teacher at Dayton High School. I've been here at Dayton for about 5 years. This is also where I started my education career, so Yeah.
Okay, so what CTE class do you teach?
I teach all 3 levels of ag mechanics at Dayton High School. So I teach the intro to ag mechanics, the second level, which is ag structures, and then the third level, which is ag equipment.
Okay, so what kind of things do you do in this class?
So in intro, it's a very introductory based class. We do everything from basic safety, more advanced safety, and then some CAD programming, tool identification, and then we jump into oxy-fuel cutting, and then most of the second semester is just stick welding.
Okay, so what kind of things are your students actively doing in this class right now?
So this is the second level class. This is ag structures. So they are just getting their hand back into some basic arc welding, and then as the semester concludes, we'll get a little bit more advanced and change our position up and everything else. And then next semester will be all MIG welding for this class, before the third level class, which is all project based. So.
Okay, so how can this help students prepare for their futures?
So these classes really give kids a skill. The way that I structure my classes is to lay a foundation for these kiddos to learn this skill and get a better work ethic and hopefully get them prepared for the next step. And they can take this to either trade schools, they can go typically on the pipeline, things like that. But really opens up a lot of opportunity for them down the line to make some good money.
Okay, thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Wagner. This is Emily Zarachek, and this was CTE Highlights. Hello, my name is Emily Zarachek, and this is
Here are some tips of the week. These are some of the best ways to keep your week more organized and take some stress from away from the challenge of school. 1. Focus on one task at a time. 2. Optimize how you work. 3. Learn to say no and to focus on yourself. 4. Begin your days with motivation. 5. Make smaller and easier goals to reach rather than trying to tackle everything at once. 6. Being complete is better than being perfect. 7. Block minor and inconvenient distractions to maximize your focus.
What makes you laugh the most?
My friends. They make me laugh a lot. A lot.
What would you sing at karaoke night?
I would probably sing When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars and then start breaking down and crying.
Freak. What's your favorite author?
I like Neil Gaiman and Sarah J. Maas and Stephen King.
What's your favorite fast food chain?
Probably Chick-fil-A.
What is your number one goal in life?
My number one goal in life? To make the people around me laugh. I mean, who are you if you're not funny,
If you were a smelly animal, what would you be?
A mink.
A mink?
Thank you for watching. You should come check out Frozen.
The quote of the week: "Quality is not an act, it is a habit," by Aristotle. I think this is an amazing quote and just something we all think about. Thank you for tuning in with us, and have a blessed Bronco day.